gold color. It's very subtle. It doesn't look that much different from the 5S at first sight. You can see the same ports, the lightning connector, headphone jacks, speaker grills, SIM slot here, also a nano SIM, and of course the power lock key here. And then you have the volume rocker, sorry, the silence button and the volume rocker right here. So at first it doesn't really look that different, but there's one really cool new feature, and that's unlocking by fingerprint, like I just did here. So normally if I were to lock this and unlock it, you know, I would be presented with this, but as soon as I hold my finger on it, it unlocks it. So that's one of the new features. There's a fingerprint scanner under here, which is a capacitive thing, and it makes the home button look a little different than before. It will detect my thumb in any angle, so if I lock it again and press here, as you can see it started Siri, but if I hold it, I'm back in, so it doesn't matter what direction I hold it in. Retina display, so a lot of stuff basically hasn't changed. Retina display, you get LT, more bands of LT, front-facing camera has been improved a little bit, and as you can see there's a slightly different looking flash in the back. Now the camera has been improved significantly. The sensor is 15% bigger, which means it's using 1.5 micron pixels, which means it gathers more light, and of course it's got an f/2.2 aperture, which even gathers more light. Altogether, they've added that with some software for image stabilization, and it records video at 120 frames per second. Basically, you can now choose which part of your video after the fact you want in slow motion and not. That's one of the big features in terms of hardware. Inside, there's an A7 processor. It's the next generation. It can run 64-bit code, which means iOS is now a 64-bit OS on this device. That's a big deal. Of course, this is iOS 7. You can see some of the new improvements with the settings tray down here, the new notification tray. There's a bunch of new functionality. We've already outlined this in a lot of our coverage for iOS 7. But with this A7 processor, this is a significantly faster iPhone. It's twice as fast as the last model. And most importantly, there's an M7 coprocessor that basically monitors all the sensors at any given time. And there's APIs for developers to take advantage of that, which means that you'll get much better functionality when the phone is off. You could potentially have gesture control. Certainly going to improve things like Nike Plus. In fact, there's some new functionality with Nike Plus. So this is me again getting back in here. Wrong finger, as you can see, try again. So it works very, very well. It's very intuitive, very easy to set up. So this